Over the past decade, milk has sparked debate. Some claim it's essential for healthy bones, while others argue it might lead to serious health risks, including cancer. So who's right, and why do we drink milk in the first place? Milk is fundamental to every mammal's diet after birth, when our digestive systems are still developing. It's a powerhouse of nutrition, packed with fats, vitamins, minerals, and lactose, providing the perfect start to life. Additionally, in the early days, it even contains antibodies and proteins that help fight infections and boost our immune system. But producing milk requires significant effort from mothers. Eventually, we wean off mother's milk and switch to solid food, which has been the norm for thousands of years. That all changed about 11,000 years ago when humans began to domesticate animals in agricultural societies. They discovered that animals like goats, sheep, and cattle could turn otherwise useless resources into nutritious milk. This became an essential survival tool, particularly in times of scarcity. Groups that could digest milk had a clear evolutionary advantage. This advantage is linked to the enzyme lactase, which allows us to break down lactose, the sugar in milk. Babies produce plenty of lactase, but as we age, most people produce less, making it harder to digest milk. Today, about 65% of the global population is lactose intolerant, meaning they can only consume small amounts of milk. However, lactose intolerance isn't evenly distributed. In some East Asian populations, it's as high as 90%, whereas in Northern Europe and North America, it's much lower. This variation can be traced back to natural selection, where populations that could digest lactose gained an advantage. But if milk has been a dietary staple for so long, why is it so controversial now? Many claims have surfaced about milk's negative and positive health effects, ranging from brittle bones to cancer and even heart disease. So what does the science say? Some earlier studies suggested a link between milk consumption and increased cancer risk, particularly breast, colon, and prostate cancers. But recent meta-analyses show no significant impact on cancer risk. In fact, the calcium in milk may even protect against colon cancer, though this benefit might come from calcium itself rather than milk specifically. Only studies on prostate cancer have shown a potential risk, but only for those consuming over 1.25 liters of milk a day. And even then, the data isn't conclusive. In terms of heart disease, stroke, and overall mortality, studies haven't found any clear link to milk. Some even suggest that consuming dairy may reduce the risk of high blood pressure, although the evidence isn't strong enough to be definitive. When it comes to bone health, studies show no significant impact, positive or negative, in adults. Concerns about hormones, pesticides, and antibiotics in milk are common, but in most parts of the world, strict regulations ensure that milk is safe to consume. The amount of hormones in milk, for example, is so low that you'd need to drink 5,000 liters to match the hormone levels in a single contraceptive pill. And even then, most hormones are destroyed during digestion. However, milk isn't without its downsides. Lactose intolerance, allergies, and skin conditions like acne are real concerns for some people. For example, skimmed milk has been linked to a 24% higher chance of developing acne. Milk allergies are more common in children, though most outgrow them as they age. So, is milk healthy? Milk, whether from humans, cows, sheep, goats, or camels, is nutrient-dense, providing all the necessary macronutrients and many important micronutrients. In regions where food is scarce, milk plays a crucial role in reducing child mortality and ensuring a healthier population. For most people in developed countries, milk is generally safe, provided they aren't allergic or intolerant. It's a great source of calcium, especially for children and vegetarians, and offers essential vitamins like B12. However, milk isn't a necessity for a healthy diet, and alternatives are available. It's also important to remember that milk isn't a substitute for water. Drinking excessive amounts of flavored milk or chocolate milk, for example, can contribute to weight gain, as they're more akin to sugary drinks than healthy snacks. There's also a significant environmental impact to consider. Milk production accounts for about 3% of global greenhouse gas emissions, which is more than the entire aviation industry. Furthermore, factory farming practices often result in animal cruelty, as cows are repeatedly impregnated, separated from their calves, and slaughtered once their productivity declines. What about plant-based milk? In terms of nutritional value, only soy milk rivals cow's milk. Other plant-based alternatives are often fortified with vitamins and calcium to reach similar levels. Lab-grown milk is also on the horizon, produced through fermentation using genetically modified bacteria, and may offer a more sustainable option for the future. These alternatives generally have a lower environmental impact compared to traditional dairy milk, using less energy, water, and land. Ultimately, milk is a complex topic. For the majority, it's a safe and nutritious food that has been a key part of human survival for centuries. However, it also contributes to environmental harm and animal suffering. As a society, we need to carefully weigh these factors and make informed decisions about our consumption habits. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. See you next time!